often do you use, and how is it used now in various ways in your company? Do you use AI, and is it being used?
A lot within, like, as within the product that people interact with, or as we're building the company.
Yeah, like as you're hiring people. Like, is it part of the hiring process?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, essentially the conversation that people have with AI, to benchmark the culture, is very much, AI driven. Then there's several different points throughout the evaluation process
Hmm.
where, it's, very targeted use of AI, right? And I use AI very broadly. Everybody knows it's a big buzzword. Coming from
It
data
is.
science, right, I tell people data science is AI before it was cool. And so some people
Yeah,
say,
AI
oh,
nowadays is a fancy way of saying, we do database, I don't know, patterning or something.
yeah, right, it's something like there's some algorithm. And I've met companies who are like, oh, we use AI, and it's just like a formula in Excel pretty much.
That's
And then there's other ones where it's like, oh, cool, they're using large language models where, yeah, that's really nifty.
yeah.
And like seems very different. And so, yeah, we're using it all over the place. And then even with our own kind of internal development as well, we're using it all the time. um very I'd say I'm a very healthy skeptic and frequent user of AI.
Straight. I mean, that's you hit the nail on the head. You have to be a healthy skeptic on this one, because you can't take the input or the output that AI gives you for granted. We still need to be involved in assessing this and trying to judge it, good, bad, or ugly, and try to fix the input as well in some cases.
Yeah, I compare it to, so last week, for whatever. So, right, I have four kids. My oldest is 8, my second is
God
6,
bless.
and they're they're a blast, and most of the time. And we're like, right, they have chores they need to do, and they unload the dishwasher. And so they can pull it out, and they put it close to where it goes. If they can't reach up into the cupboards, they just leave it on the counter, and that works okay. And my 6-year-old, for whatever reason, has gotten this idea in her head that it's really fun to do the dishes and to load the dishes from the sink into the dishwasher. And she is great at getting them from the sink into the dishwasher, but
Yep.
there's no promise that they will get cleaned at all because of the way that she loads them and that they're all set up. And sometimes you look and you're like, you just threw them in here. And that's often like AI, right? If I were to stand there and coach her every little step and make sure it's working well, it would work out great. It would definitely look different than if I were to do it all, but it would work. Things would get clean. If I just say, "Hey, do the dishes," and I walk away and come back, and then I just like pull it out, and without looking, I like reuse the dishes. Odds are I'm gonna like have chunks of food still on it, because it doesn't do everything the same. And so there's very strategic ways that you can shrink the work to be done into chunks that then increases the likelihood that AI actually is useful.